Hey everyone, welcome on into AZ Audibles. I'm Sandy Charles, and I'm joined by Devin Henry and Eric Sorensen. Friends, back together, and it is never a dull moment in Arizona high school football. There's been some coaching carousel. Joe Germain has been hired at Mountain View. It's a homecoming for him. Mike Fell is out as the head coach at Mountain View after 5 seasons with them. So this was breaking news. My jaw was on the floor when I found out. Eric, first to you, what are your thoughts with this hire?
Guys, from a personal standpoint, I absolutely understand why Joe Germain would make this move. As you mentioned, Sandy, going back to his alma mater, he won a state championship at Mountain View as the star quarterback in 1993. He will definitely re-energize that community, just getting him on campus again. Professionally, it's a bit puzzling. Queen Creek has a really good thing going. They tied for the region championship last year with Castile. They go to the playoffs all the time. And I just look at it as, okay, Queen Creek is losing a handful of Power 5 players, but they're returning a boatload of talent as well. Let's start with Devin Brown, the USC commit at quarterback, Porter Reynolds, the younger brother of Trey Reynolds, Peyton Barlow, star running back, Davey Morales, a really good wide receiver. The ultimate goal, I think, for these coaches is to reach the open division and win the open division. And you're going to have a hard time convincing me that Mountain View is closer to making that than Queen Creek is at the present time.
Well, let's also remember, though, Eric, that Mountain View does have a little bit of momentum. 6-2 last year, ranked 10th in 6A. And then go back 2 years ago, this team as the 15 seed was the group that put a squash to number 2 Brophy Prep in the first round. So there are some good things going on at Mountain View, but like you said, there's a lot of good things at Queen Creek.
Well, the thing that Joe Germain is going to bring to Mountain View and something that he did at Queen Creek, he knows recruiting inside and out. And that is why Queen Creek has Division I players scattered all over. So I think Mountain View, that's something that they want. And again, you guys, they have a new principal in Mike Oliver. So just like at the college level or at the pro level, when you have a new boss, a new sheriff in town, they want their own personnel. And I think that's kind of what happened here. So now it'll be interesting to see who replaces Joe Germain at Queen Creek. Eric, I want to hear what you think.
I think if it's not broke, there's really no need to fix it. And they can keep this hire in-house. If Travis Sherman is interested in returning as the head coach, he should be the lead candidate at QC.
Well, let's switch gears from Arizona high school football to college football. Arizona Christian University qualified for playoffs, and Devin, you have more.
Yeah, it's been a wacky year for everyone in the NAIA, another national collegiate group. And for ACU, they made the 16-team playoff after just a very unimaginable year. You already had COVID mixing in with everything. And then the NAIA changes the schedule where it's non-conference in fall. Then you got to wait for the spring season to pop up. ACU had a 104-day intermission between their games, and that's not all the adversity that they faced. It was a 27-week season. They had that break in the middle of the season. In their first game back in spring, Tyler Duncan, the former Greenway quarterback, breaks his collarbone. They have to get the junior transfer from California, Shea Morales, to come in and lead the team for the entire conference schedule. In that conference schedule, they have to have a comeback against in-state rival Ottawa. They have to have a game-winning field goal that also made their kicker, Manny Higuera, an internet sensation. With that game-winning field goal, they qualify for their first ever NAIA playoffs. And at the same time, they get a brand new turf field and they change home fields in the middle of the season. Unfortunately, in the playoffs, they were ranked 15, lost to the number 2 seed Kaiser. But nonetheless, Jeff Bowen has that team on the rise in the West Valley.
27 weeks, a lot to overcome. Thank you so much, Devin. As always, this was another AZ Audibles. For more AZ Audibles, head to sports360az.com. I'm Sandy Charles for Devin Henry and Eric Sorensen.